Let's get ready to win! Ooh, shakalaka, giant bass! Fin freak of nature right there. He is your champion, ladies and gentlemen!
Let's welcome to the stage, Dave Mercer!
It is Championship Sunday, the greatest spectacle in all of sport fishing. Of course, the Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Classic, presented by Under Armour. Are you guys ready for this? It all comes down to this. What a celebration of the sport it has been this week. An absolute incredible celebration. Everybody here from all around the world. I just talked to some folks from Namibia. I can hardly even say the name of the country, but they are here celebrating bass fishing because that is the best thing about it. We all grow up all around the world loving bass fishing. And let's be honest, it's not normal. It's not baseball. It's not football. It's not like a lot of those sports. But we're together, and we all love it, and you have found your tribe, ladies and gentlemen. If you're a bass fishing fan, let me hear you. You guys know how this deal works. When I spin this towel, I need you to make lots and lots of noise. This is going to be an incredible weigh-in. We started with 56. Only 25 remain. This weigh-in driven by Yokohama Tires. Let me hear it for Yokohama. I was watching backstage. I mean, they have given out an incredible amount of stuff here today. Who here hasn't won something? I'm not going to give you anything. Sorry, it's not the Oprah Winfrey Show, okay? We're not all winning here. But Yokohama gave away a beautiful set of Geolander tires. I saw Mercury did a great promotion. Yamaha, everybody's doing promotions here today. Why? Because we are celebrating the great sport of bass fishing. But ultimately, the biggest celebration is going to happen right here in the center of this stage when we crown the 55th Bassmaster Classic champion here this afternoon in Dickies Arena in Fort Worth, Texas. You're going to get loud for it, right? Well, we have thrown the t-shirts, we have shot the shirt Zukas, we have done all that stuff. Are you guys ready to weigh some fish? Well, I don't weigh the fish, but I can bring up the man that does weigh all the fish. I need you to get loud for our tournament director. Let me hear it for Chris Bowes. Chris, Championship Sunday, no day better than this.
Dave, we made it, man. It's been great here in Fort Worth, and Fort Worth Sports Commission, give them a big round of applause. Man, Heath and Quinn, awesome job, you and your staff. We can't thank you enough, all the Bass staff. What a tremendous job they have done. The sponsors, just, taking care of these fans, the expo over there at the convention center. Big shout out to the folks over there. That was a huge deal. I rarely get there, but I got there a couple times, man. It was hard to get around that place. It was packed. But I got some special people I got to thank, and it's the Texas Parks and Wildlife Department. Give them a big round of applause. Yeah, they do amazing job taking care of the fisheries all over the state. But they've been super helpful this week in a couple different ways. First of all, they're taking care of the fish and getting them back to the fishery. We got transport vehicles out here. They're taking them up to Lake Ray Roberts, having them released. The fish you saw earlier from Eagle Mountain Lake, they went right back there again, them helping us with that. But also their state park, Isle de Beau. Give those folks out there a big round of applause. If you're out there for takeoff, They really did an amazing job taking care of folks, getting them in and out of that park. You know, they're not used to dealing with, like, 2,000 fans roughly out there. So also got to thank the staff here at Dickey's Arena. They have done an incredible job. Give them a big round of applause. I mentioned taking care of the fish, right? And I talked yesterday, if you were here, about volunteers, because they are so vital to what we do. How about the conservation directors from the Bass Nation over here, getting these fish in the trucks and getting them released? Great job, guys. Thank you. And those Nation folks, they do a lot of stuff, not only here, but all across the country, part of the various state nations, not only conservation programs, but youth programs as well. And of course, you can't be here at the Classic and not thank these fans. Give yourself a big round of applause. Thank you. That's all I got, man. I want to weigh some fish. I'm excited. We got this weekend. It was a little touch and go with the wind. We didn't know what was going to happen. So many amazing people just put their head down and went to work so that we could make this happen all 3 days, takeoffs all 3 days for the fans. I'm just ready to get this thing and crown a champ. It's the coolest thing in the world. 22 years doing this. It never gets old.
It never gets old. And before we go any further, I got to thank you and the entire tournament staff, because this thing was touch and go. There was a lot of people saying, with the weather we were dealing with, we might not have had a tournament, or at least a shortened tournament, but you got all 3 days in, and obviously that's a big sigh of relief for you, but you didn't do it yourself.
Yeah, no, it's 100% a relief for a lot of people, certainly. And I have the most amazing staff, and they're not my staff, they're the staff, the Bass staff and tournament staff, the sales folks, the .com, the JM camera crews. Give them a big round of applause. They bring it from the water. It was not a fun week, I'm imagining, for some of those guys and girls out there on the water. So, everyone just really, again, this week with a lot of challenges. Early in the week, people said, you're never going to get it done. You're never going to get all 3 days. We said, that's not true. We're going to make it happen, and we did.
Definitely did. Are you guys ready to start this final weigh-in? No. You got to do better than that, ladies and gentlemen. This is Fort Worth, Texas. They say everything is bigger in Texas. I need you to spin those Minn Kota Humminbird towels in the crowd. This is the 55th edition of the greatest spectacle in all of sport fishing, the Super Bowl of bass fishing. This is the Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Classic, presented by Under Armour. And let me ask you, Fort Worth, Texas, are you ready? Let's get ready to weigh. Feed me the first one, Tom.
Well, Dave, let's say hello from Clewiston, Florida, to Scott Martin.
Oh boy, talking about coming out of the gate swinging. A multi-generational angling icon, 3-time Classic qualifier, a former Forest Wood Cup champion, and a guy whose goal is to hoist that trophy and hand it to his legendary father, Roland Martin. Unfinished family business, digging deep in that Skeeter live well. At 35 pounds and an ounce as of this morning. Let's get this party started. Make some noise for him, Fort Worth. The greatest sound on earth right there. 35 pounds and an ounce to start the day. 2 fish to add to that today. 7 pounds, 14 ounces gives you 42.15. He moves into 6th place currently. But let's celebrate a 3rd time. Scott Martin, part of the Bassmaster Classic. Scott, unfortunately not going to check that off the box and hand the trophy off to your dad here this year, but you get right back to trying to qualify to get back here in a few weeks' time in North Carolina. And hey, another Bassmaster Classic under the belt.
What a blessing. You know, last year, it was just the most special moment to be able to win at home in front of my mom and my dad there in Clewiston and get a chance to be able to make the Bassmaster Classic. I'll be back, I know that, and it's just a blessing. You know, I didn't catch them all that great today, but that's okay. You know, this is the biggest show. It's such an honor to be here. I just got to thank my sponsors, because without them, I wouldn't be standing here today. But my biggest supporter, and the one I have to say the most thanks to and love, is my wife. She's up there right now. 25 years we've been married, 4 children, and she's the one that's kept this whole train on the track. And she's awesome. Suzanne, I love you so much. My family's at home watching right now. My mom is home. She wasn't able to make it, so hopefully she's home watching. And Dad, we still got a shot at this thing. Hopefully one day I can hold that trophy up and hand it off to Pops. It would be just such an honor and such a blessing. But I love Bassmaster. I'm so glad I'm over here fishing, and I can't wait to get the season rolling here in a couple weeks. So just let's get this thing going.
Love having you here, and I look forward to watching you make that happen someday in the future. Let's keep them going.
From Deal, Maryland, welcome Brian Schmidt.
Brian Schmidt fishing his 4th Bassmaster Classic, a 3-time Bassmaster winner. Had 31 pounds, 13 ounces as of this morning, digging deep in that Ranger live well. Welcome him to the stage right, Fort Worth, Texas. 31-13. Bringing us 2 fish here today. Two very, very lively fish. Gonna go for a ride back in our live release boats. All go back in the water for you guys to catch for years and years to come. 9 pounds, 2 ounces. Puts him in 8th place with 40 pounds at 15 ounces. Going to call an end to his Bassmaster Classic. But let's celebrate Brian Schmidt on another Classic qualification. $40 pounds, 15 ounces. Going to call an end to this whole deal. But another Classic under your belt, and right back at it on the Elite Series in a few weeks' time.
Absolutely. We're already thinking about the next one. You know, the Albemarle Sound there, the Pascagoula. It's going to be an awesome event. How about this crowd, guys? This is pretty crazy. I tell you what, I kind of like old Ray Robb. It's got a lot of grass. It's got some rock. It's got some timber. I found fish to be competitive, Dave. There's going to be some guys that finished very well in this event that found the same fish too. My hat is off to Easton Fothergill. I'm gonna tell you right now, that guy can fish. You know, I'm not gonna lie, he's a hell of a fisherman. But real quick, man, my wife, where you at, babe? She takes care of everything back home, man. She makes my life very easy and lets me chase this dream that I love so much. You know, I can't thank you enough for doing that. All my family, all my friends back home, all the crazy text messages I'm getting all night. Thank you, and everybody that's, you know, takes a chance with me every year. You know, I appreciate all that. And, you know, this week was a good week.
A great week and another Classic under your belt. Look forward to seeing you in North Carolina.
We'll see you there.
Safe travels. This weigh-in driven by Yokohama. Let's drop the hammer and keep it rolling.
From Gonzales, Louisiana, welcome Greg Hackney.
A 19-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier. a 6-time Bassmaster winner, the 2014 Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year. Had 33 pounds and 3 ounces to start the day today.
I did think
What did you just tell me?
I said I almost threw him back.
1 pound, 7 ounces. Going to give you 34 pounds and 10 ounces. We'll throw them back for you. But hey, you got to bring something across the stage.
Yeah, I actually caught him right off this morning. I really don't know what happened. I abandoned my primary area and went up the other arm of the lake because I knew there wasn't anybody fishing over there. And now I figured out why. But it was good. You know, I felt like if I needed to catch a big bag to make a move, and I thought that was my best option. I'd had some bites over a week ago today, actually, last day of practice. So, you know, I don't know. It's a really good lake. It is Jekyll and Hyde. You know, one day you get 20 bites, the next day you don't get any bites. It's these fish are on the move right now, but. Great crowds, always good to be in Texas. I'll be honest with you, I was really, really looking forward to this tournament just because it was in the state of Texas. It says like, so if you want to catch a double-digit bass in your lifetime, spend time in Texas. Like, things are bigger in Texas, there's no doubt. And I always get excited. You know, we got a couple more events this year in Texas, and it's always on my bucket list.
Well, another classic under your belt. We look forward to seeing you at Pasquotank River.
And welcome now from Cairo, Georgia, Drew Cook.
Fishing his 6th Bassmaster Classic, a former Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year. He's an Elite Series champion, a member of the Bassmaster Century Club. Rolling in the AFCO wrapped Skeeter Yamaha. Had 34 pounds and 4 ounces to start the day today. He's got 5 fish. A limit has not been easy early on in our weigh-in.
No, it's not easy. I got a limit of spotted bass from Ray Roberts.
11 pounds, 3 ounces. He moves into 3rd place with 45 pounds and 7 ounces. Digging deep in that Crush City weigh-in bag. Says he's got a limit of spotted bass. Let's hear it for Drew. Caught that one twice. Let's hear it for Drew Cook, ladies and gentlemen. Slippery little suckers. Going to finish this one right now in 3rd place. Obviously, if you get out of here quick, you'll feel good about that, but they're about to knock that down a little. But you made championship Sunday, and you're one of the lucky ones that gets to get right back at it on the Elite Series.
Yeah, you know, we made Sunday, and we had a very distant chance, so we went on a walkabout today, trying to find something that nobody had found, that a lot of bass were in, and that just didn't work out. But we gave it a shot. I was glad to be here. This arena's packed. The people that come through here are going to never forget this. The first time Classic guys, I'll never take this for granted because you never know when your last one's going to be. I got to say thank you to all my friends, family that came, my sponsors, AFCO, JB Truck Bodies. We're in Texas. If you're in the market for a truck body, whether it's a flatbed, crane, whatever, make sure you check them out. The Youngster Brothers, really cool guys. They're young, and it's not a big corporation, but I appreciate Bass, you talking your head up here. Looking forward to next year already.
Looking forward to seeing you in a couple weeks' time in North Carolina. Keep the noise going for him. I'm pretty excited to see this next guy because I did have a bet with him, and it's time to see if he paid off.
And he's from Raceland, Louisiana. Welcome, Tyler Rivett.
Oh, he paid off. A rolling in with a mohawk, ladies and gentlemen. a 4-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, an Elite Series champion. And he made good on the bet. Let me hear it for the Mohawk, Tyler Rivette. Looking good.
Feeling good.
I can tell. 37.4 to start the day. 3 fish here today. 9 pounds, 8 ounces. Gives him 46 pounds and 12 ounces. He moves into second place currently. Digging deep in that Crush City bag. Let me hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, you got some product in that hair. Looks good.
Yeah, I don't think I stole it from you, though. I'm sorry, I do feel bad.
Do you know why people like me don't have hair? To give sorry suckers like you a chance.
Oh, man. Oh, that was a good one, though. Oh, man. Yeah, it was a tough day, though. You know, honestly, like, if I'd have known it would have been this bad, you know, I was going for the win. I was going for big fish only, and I got what I got. But, you know, like, a lot of people say they don't like going to the expo on Sunday, but, like, I don't mind. Like, I love seeing the fans. I love getting to talk with everybody. So that's one bad thing about fishing Sunday is that you get missing, like, talking with everybody. So that's the one downfall, but I mean, I went for the win, and we fell a little short. So, yeah. But again, all week I used Bill Lewis scope stick, and I was actually throwing the Big Bite Bait new jig they got come out on a P-line on 17-pound test, and I was actually flipping it into the trees, and I was just yanking 7-pounders out like nothing. Never popped off once. So if y'all need some good line for that timber, that P-line's pretty good. Also, my family again. They're awesome. I think they're all out of voice right now, though. But, no, I love y'all. Y'all are awesome. Thank y'all for coming. Brianne's family as well. Y'all obviously family. And, yeah, I'm ready. I'm awesome. But I do like my hair, honestly. Like, I actually gained 2 miles an hour today when I was running down the lake. Yeah. So I might keep it for a little while, but my head did get burned.
Do you guys think you should keep it? The people have spoken.
Is that going to be the new thing? I don't know. Oh, man. I don't mind. I did pretty good. Me and Brianne did it last night, so I like it. But anyway, I'm going to get off the stage. But thank you for my sponsors, Dakota Lithium. I use them all week. I always forget to charge my batteries, so if y'all like me, get Dakota Lithiums. You ain't got to worry about your batteries dying. Phoenix, I ran 75 everywhere. And also GSM, Bill Lewis. I used all their baits this week. Bill Lewis, Big Bite Baits. It was a great week. It was.
Great week, and congrats on another classic. We'll see you in a few weeks' time.
From Panama City, Florida, say hello to Drew Benton.
He is a 2-time Elite Series champion, a former Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year, fishing his 8th Bassmaster Classic. Digging deep in that Phoenix live well. Let's hear it for him. Started the day with 33 pounds and 9 ounces. Still looking for someone to take our lead. 33.9 as of this morning. 2 fish to add to that here today. 8 pounds even. Moves into 10th place with 41 pounds and 9 ounces. Gonna hold it high again. Ladies and gentlemen, get your cameras ready. Let me hear it for Drew Benton. Drew, I know all week long, it feels like these fish have been flirting with you. Like, I feel like any minute now, they're about to do what you want them to do, but they just quite haven't got there.
No, I kept them honest again today. I ran a bunch of new water. You know, the Classic's a unique event. There's no points, only remembering first place in this deal. So we left it all out there. I went up there and looked a little bit. I tried a lot of different stuff, just trying to find that mid-range depth that they might have been stopped on, and I just never found it. About 2 o'clock, I'm like, I'm going to be one of those guys that comes to the Day 3 Classic in zeros. So I went back up there. It caught me 2 to bring across the stage, but I wouldn't trade it for anything. I fished the way I wanted to and kept them honest, and they just never showed up. I was up there like a T-baller with a glove on the ground waiting for them to come, just looking around, and they just never showed up. That's just the way it goes. I have to thank my family for coming out. My wife, she's a superstar. She takes care of our basketball team of kids while I get to chase this stream and fish, and I appreciate that a ton. And my parents for driving all the way from Panama City, I appreciate them. So, you know, it's just another classic in the books. It just wasn't my year, but maybe one day I'll show out for them.
Would love to see it happen. I'll see you in a couple weeks' time in North Carolina.
From Benton, Arkansas, say hello to Jeremiah Kendi.
It is his very first Bassmaster Classic, and he makes it in here to Championship Sunday. Qualified through the St. Croix Bassmaster Opens at 32 pounds, 8 ounces, bringing us 4 fish here today. £8 pounds, 3 ounces, moves into 12th place with 40 pounds, 11 ounces. And we're still waiting for Ray Roberts to wake up early in this weigh-in. Boy, we are 7 anglers into this weigh-in, and all week all I've heard is we needed to get warmer. Today, the warmest day, the warmest night, and I feel like maybe it should have stayed a little colder.
I wish it would have been a frost, I guess. I thought they was coming, I really did. And they are. There's a lot of them up there, but I don't know if the wind blowing so hard, waves beating into the bank, I don't know if that's holding some back. I don't really know, but they wasn't where I was.
Well, the good thing is you were at the Bassmaster Classic. You're a qualifier. How much does this, let's hear it for him. How much does this fuel the fire to get right back here again?
It's going to be hard for y'all to keep me away. I'm coming back.
I like that attitude. Congrats. It's been great sharing the stage with you.
Also from Benton, Arkansas, Stetson Blaylock.
He is a 6-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, a member of the Bassmaster Century Club, and a former Elite Series champion. Came very close to winning this title just a few years ago. At 33 pounds and an ounce to start the day. Just 2 fish here today. And all of a sudden, this tournament seems to have turned into a 2-fish tournament. I mean, most of the anglers weighing in so far with 2 fish. 5 pounds, 11 ounces, gives them 38-12. You move into 14th place, and seems like it was a tough day out there.
Yeah, but there was only one place to go for me, and I left it all out there today. I wouldn't have changed a thing. Ran in a couple areas not knowing, and ran into the leader of the tournament, so it stinks to idle all the way back into place, and you see 15 boats, you got to turn around and idle all the way back out, but I know he would do that for anybody else. But today was just a challenge, you know, but all in all, it's been a really good week. Can't thank my family and friends for coming and supporting me this week. Thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Without him, I would not be standing on this stage. And I can tell you one thing, my relationship with him means more than anything in this building or on this stage. But yeah, I want to thank my sponsors. It's been a really, really fun ride getting here this year. Unfortunately, just a little bit short, but that's all right. We got another one coming.
Looking forward to seeing you in North Carolina. Safe travels. Speaking of safe travels, a company that keeps us safe and a great partner of Bass, Progressive Insurance. It is the Progressive Bassmaster Elite Series now. We can't thank Progressive enough for everything they do for Bassmaster, but I can say it up here enough, but they are in the house and they need to hear it from you, the fine Bassmaster fans. Let me hear it for Progressive Insurance, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, Progressive, and thanks for making it the Progressive Bassmaster Elite Series, a great insurance company. And this next angler, me and him, we used to be pretty tight, but after yesterday, our relationship might need a little insurance.
From Omaha, Nebraska, Ben Milliken.
Had a giant day yesterday. A two-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, a social media superstar, over 1 million followers, and a Bassmaster Open winner. Had a giant day yesterday and, well, basically ruined my day yesterday. But let's talk about him. The pride of Omaha, Nebraska had 34 pounds, 13 ounces. Doesn't look like he's got anything in his pockets, so I'm happy. 3 fish here today. 12 pounds, 3 ounces, moves into second place with 47 pounds even. Ben, we had some fun up here yesterday. I hope my breath smells good because I brushed my teeth about 14 times last night trying to get the stench of those pickled quail's eggs that you say are lucky.
They're lucky, and it's like I told everyone at launch this morning, you know, you don't have to lie to everyone. Dave was texting me all night. He's like, please bring me some more. Where can I get those? I want more. Did they sell them in bulk? He's making it up.
Talk to me about your week.
Yeah, the week was fun, man. Unfortunately, I figured out the bite just like a half day too late. I was fortunate enough, you know, I got to see where it went down. I picked the exact right place where the tournament was pretty much won. Got to fish next to Easton and Lee, and it's going to be incredible to see, you know, what happens throughout this because it's a very special event, special for me too. Figured out that bite a little bit too late, though. That 6 cents provoked jerkbait, man. These fish are coming up, they're staging, they're stopping in the trees, and there's no better bait you can throw to them right now in the pre-spawn. And got the right bites today. Couldn't keep them pinned. Could have had another, you know, low to mid 20s bag, but nothing to knock those guys off. They caught them, so shout out to them. Also, shout out to my whole family, my friends section, everybody that's out there that came out to support. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much to my wife who watches our crazy kids traveling across the country. And let's give a quick shout out to Ozzy up there. It's his birthday here in a couple days, so happy 5th birthday to Ozzy.
How about everybody in the count of 3 says happy birthday, Ozzy? 1, 2, 3.
That's amazing. You guys are the best. Look at the crowd today. This is amazing. I don't know if I'll ever make it back up on this stage, so I'm just trying to soak this all in. This is so special, and you guys are what makes bass fishing what it is.
I hope you're back here many, many more times.
From Auburn, Alabama, welcome Connor Jacob.
Qualified for this event through the Bass Nation, rolling in at a Nation's Best package. Had 28 pounds and 15 ounces. He's got a limit, which has been a rare thing so far during today's weigh-in. The 10th angler to weigh in of our 25 weighing in here today, and a limit of fish, which I think that's the second limit we've seen so far. So congrats on that.
Thank you.
Not an easy thing to do here today. 5 fish for 14 pounds, 2 ounces. He moves into 9th place with 43 pounds and an ounce. Representing over 20,000 Bass Nation national competitors that try to qualify to be here each and every year. Representing the Bass Nation, and you made it through here to Championship Sunday, so you got to be happy about that.
Oh my gosh, if you would have told me coming into this one I was going to have 15 bass at the end of it, I would have thought you were crazy. I also would have thought it would have been like for 75 pounds, so off there, but happy with it either way.
Great tournament, and I know this will fuel the fire to get back here in the future.
Oh, absolutely. I can't thank Bass Nation and all of Bass enough for this opportunity. I fished about every avenue you can except for the Elite Series so far on the Bass side, and just having the Nation opportunity to, come out of college, chase the Opens, which I get the chance to, but also fill in the gaps with the Nation. Everyone can fish the Nation, whether it's qualifiers or the little Open style qualifiers they're running, and I speak for everyone in the Nation when I say just if you get the chance, do it, because it got me here and this was an awesome opportunity that I just had to fish 2 tournaments to get here for. So just do it if you ever get the chance.
Well, I hope to see you back here again in the future.
I got to thank my sponsors really quick too. I got to thank Vanilla Bug Spray, Bucks Island, and Brewers Distributing. I couldn't do any of this without them, and I got to thank my mom and girlfriend and friend for showing up and supporting me at this huge event.
Love seeing you here. We'll see you this evening.
From Yamanashi, Japan, say hello to Koya Fujita.
The Prince of Japanese bass angling. Of the year titles in Japan and 6 pro-level wins. But no slouch here in America. 2 years on the Elite Series and 2 Elite Series titles. 2 Bassmaster Classic qualifications. Just kicked off his 3rd season, so give him time to keep that streak alive. Had 32 pounds and 10 ounces to start the day today. 5 fish to add to that here on Championship Sunday, the 55th Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Classic. 13 pounds, 6 ounces. Gives him 46 pounds even, and he moves into 4th place currently. Get loud for Koya Fujita. £46 even in 4th place. So pretty decent tournament.
Yeah, pretty good. So I tried Dirty 30, but today is Dirty 13.
Not quite as dirty, but still okay.
Yeah. So little dirty.
Little dirty.
So I fishing 3 feet, 4 feet, 5 feet, 6, 7, 8, 9 feet. So shallow water is male. So deep water is female. So yesterday and today is only female. I try female, but I can't find female. Yeah.
Sometimes females are hard to find.
Yes, very smart. Yeah.
Very smart. You too are very smart. You've only been here a couple of years. Let's hear it for him. How good is his English getting, ladies and gentlemen? Your English is much better than my Japanese.
Yeah. Do you speak Japanese?
No.
Yeah.
I know. Ohayo?
Oh, ohayo. Arigato.
Yes. Dome arigato, Mr. Robato.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
North Carolina next?
Yes, Pascatank River. So I got to pre-practice, but so difficult for me. So I try Dirty 30 again.
I look forward to seeing you there with the Dirty 30.
From Belgrade, Maine, Tyler Williams.
He is a Bassmaster Open winner and a two-time Classic qualifier. The only angler to qualify for the Elite Series from Maine, making him the main event. Keep that noise going for Tyler Williams. Bringing us a limit of fish here today. Had 36 pounds and 6 ounces. Still looking to get a new leader in this tournament. 13 pounds, 11 ounces. He moves into second place, just 4 pounds, 5 ounces short of the overall lead with 50 pounds and an ounce. Get loud for the main event. So, decent tournament. You got to be happy with this one.
Yeah, that was to weigh in a limit every day in this one. That's awesome. I caught my last keeper on almost my last cast, so it was one of those days where it's just like, I just want to weigh in a limit just all 3 days, but it worked out. It ended up being a decent tournament. We'll see. I get ready for North Carolina, but I do have a few people I have to thank. I have to thank the folks at Portland Yacht. They supported me the past couple of years, and they believed in me since I started Maine fishing, and we're here on the Classic stage now. And most of my fish this week I caught on a jig, the Greenfish Tackle Little Rubber Jig. You can get them at 44 tackle. And all the rods at Duck It Fishing, and that's about it. But I got to thank everybody else. I'm not going to list them all, but big shout out to everyone.
We love having you as part of the Elite Series and look forward to seeing you there. Speaking of seeing him somewhere, I saw a bunch of you guys today. I wasn't there for long, but this morning I got to go to the Outdoor Expo, the GSM Outdoor Expo. Who here went to the Outdoor Expo today? I told you this is a celebration of the sport. This whole week is a celebration of the sport, and GSM for the second year in a row presents our Outdoor Expo. Let's hear it for GSM Outdoors, ladies and gentlemen. We got a big one coming, Tom. Let's hear it from you.
He's from Somerville, South Carolina, Patrick Walter.
Fishing his 6th Bassmaster Classic. He is a 5-time Bassmaster winner. Has 3 century belts. Has the all-time record for the biggest winning weight of smallmouth bass. The all-time record for the biggest victory with win margin of 29 pounds, 10 ounces. 30 Bassmaster top 10s. What an incredible young career this angler has. And he's done something that's been very rare here today during this weigh-in. He's got a limit of fish. If he can get the bag out of his live well. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. 35-14 to start the day. 5 fish looking for 18.8. 19 pounds, 14 ounces. 19-14. And that is a Crush City monster bag and a brand new leader at the Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Classic presented by Under Armour. 55 pounds, 12 ounces. And it took a while, 13 anglers to be exact, but we finally got a new leader in this tournament. And man, that's got to feel good, even if it's just for a little while.
It'll be just for a little while, but it took me 3 days to get there. You know, I really stubbed my toe this week on day one, and I feel like I do it every single classic. Every classic, I'd make a mistake, do something wrong, don't fish in the moment, and I felt good about it this week. Fished good, didn't fish clean, but had some opportunities. One day it'll line up. But can't thank y'all enough. Chris, Dave, you, all y'all, everybody at Bass, all my family, my mom and dad for being here, my aunt, my lovely wife. Can't wait to get back on the road, head home, see my little son Chip. It's been a good week. I caught a lot of bass. I caught more than I thought I was going to. Ray Roberts actually, I didn't think there was many bass in there. Turns out we started catching them. There's some big bass in Ray Roberts. Had a great time. Can't thank everybody enough, all my sponsors. If y'all want to follow me all year long, make sure you go to my website, patrickwaltersfishing.com, subscribe. We got some bass to catch, so we got some good momentum. We hadn't hit the home run yet, so we're just gonna keep notching away until it happens.
Got some big events coming, and I look forward to seeing you in the Elite Series.
From Stevens Point, Wisconsin, welcome Jay Shakira.
He is a two-time Bassmaster winner, a three-time Classic qualifier, a member of the Bassmaster Century Club, rolling in that beautiful Nitro Mercury and got a little something to show you. $34 pounds even to start the day. Three fish here today. Definitely got one of the right ones. Three fish for 16 pounds, 2 ounces. Wow, you know you're in Texas when. Boom shakalaka, giant bass. Gonna weigh this one and see if it is our Mercury Big Bass. 7 pounds, 12 ounces, a brand new Mercury Big Bass for the day. And man, that could have got a few more like that. Things might have been a little different.
That's actually a funny story on that fish. That's probably the fish that I ended up losing yesterday. I caught it on the same exact tree, probably the same exact fish, but cool way to end the tournament, you know, to end my Ray Roberts tournament on a fish like that. Hi to everybody back home, everybody in the stands. Special shout out to my new fiance. Previously, this last year we got engaged, so we're looking to move out soon, you know, build a house, move out. We're still living in an apartment, so things are still going a little bit slow, but we'll get that figured out. But anyways, to this week, I mean, it's been a grind. You know, obviously only 3 fish today, 4 fish yesterday, and 5 fish the first day. I just never had that opportunity this week, but it's a Bassmaster Classic. This is the best stage to be fishing. You know, I was just a kid with a dream from Wisconsin. This is already my 3rd Classic. I cannot believe it. My 4th year on the Elite Series, and man, I'm ready to get the Elite Series back kicked off, and most importantly, I'm ready to go home and start catching some smallmouth. I'm sick of these largemouth a little bit, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, you're going to get the opportunity to go home, go get a seat. It's going to be a fun show here this afternoon.
All right, thank you. Thank you for everybody coming out.
Welcome from Coleman, Alabama, Jordan Lee.
The back-to-back Bassmaster Classic champion returns to the Bassmaster Classic. A 2-time Classic champion. Those wins came in 2017 and 2018, and one of them right here in the great state of Texas. His 6th Bassmaster Classic for this former Bassmaster College Bass champion. Get loud for Jordan Lee. Started today with 33 pounds and 3 ounces. He's got a limit of fish. 33.3 to start the day. 5 fish to add to that here today. 18 pounds, 5 ounces. That rockets him all the way up to 3rd place. Digging deep in that Crush City weigh-in bag. Let me hear it for Jordan Lee. Went to work today in the Abu Garcia wrapped a Ranger Yamaha and came back with a load. I mean, a pretty decent day for what seems like a tough day for the majority of our field so far.
Yeah, I really thought that's how this tournament was going to go, and unfortunately for me, my tough day was day one when, you know, guys caught them good, and I just made some mental errors, and that just seems to be, I made a video about it. I was like, you know, day one of the Classic, I'm snake bit. I don't know why. I mean, except at Hartwell, but I mean, here this week, I couldn't get it going, but you know, with that bag and, you know, yesterday I had a good catch too, but it was just so random all week. Like, for y'all that fish Ray Roberts, y'all probably know what I'm talking about. It's like one here, one there, and it just never can duplicate bites. And that was the hardest thing this week. I caught, you know, my fish the last couple days, one on a Nico rig, one on a jerk bait, a couple on a jig, one on a coal shad. I literally pulled my whole tackle box out and I said, I'm gonna catch a fish on each bait. And that was it. But for you, I want to say this too. Yesterday, I had something, I've never had this happen before. I have to tell y'all, because I need to give y'all a waypoint for Ray Roberts. I have 2 about $800 combos in the bottom of the lake right now.
Well, why did you do that?
Because I'm an idiot. And I was going too fast, and you know all the timber out there, okay? I'm going through it 90 miles an hour, and there were some people around, and they probably saw it. Y'all are probably laughing at me. But it ripped all my rods off my deck on one side. The tree took them all, and I just panicked and just grabbed them, right? And I'm like, okay, I got my rods, and I'm pulling, and my boat's going this way, and it's just like a terrible mess. And I'm like, oh, I got all my rods, and I'm getting up there to fish, and I'm like, man, I want to throw a Nico rig down this bank, and I'm looking around, I'm like, where's my spinning rods at? They're not there, so they're in the bottom of Ray Roberts. So if y'all want to go diving, I got you a couple nice spinning poles. Abu Garcia makes them. They're called Xenons. They're at the bottom of the lake. For the good scopers out there, y'all may can find them too.
All right. Is there a reward, or they just get to keep them?
No, you get to keep them. It's free. I'm hoping I don't visit anytime soon on Ray Roberts.
Always great to have you here, and thanks for leaving some parting gifts. As you guys have seen throughout this weigh-in, all of our anglers being towed in by beautiful Toyota Tundras. Toyota has been a partner of bass for over 20 years. Toyota does more for the sport of bass fishing than all the other truck companies combined. And the beautiful part is all these Toyota Tundras are built right here in the great state of Texas. So you know how this works. Give me a little love for the fine folks from Toyota that we have in the house. I love the Bassmaster Classic because we get to see somebody's life get changed. And we seen this guy's life get changed last year. Let's bring him in, Tom.
He's from Northport, Alabama, Justin Hamner.
'24 was Hamner time. He is a 3-time Classic qualifier and your reigning and defending Bassmaster Classic champion. And it looks like he is not ready to relinquish that title right away. Had 30 pounds even to start the day. Needs a big day to take the lead. He's got 5 fish. Looking for 25 pounds, 13 ounces to take the lead. 23 pounds, 3 ounces. That puts him in third place, but that another Crush City monster bag of the day. And as he digs deep in there, let me hear it for Hamner time. Justin Hamner. Big day today on a day where the majority of our field seems to have struggled. Got to feel good.
Feels real good to finally put some bass in the boat. Fort Worth, y'all need to do something about Ray Roberts. That is a just stingy son of a gun lake. But when they bite, there's some giants in there. I'd love to tell you I figured it out and did something different and all that stuff. I did the same thing, and they just bit, and I caught them. Yeah, it was a
great pro tip.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm not as good as Swindle at making up all that stuff. But it was a good week. You know, I hope we get to come back to this place. Y'all take care of y'all's fisheries, Texas. This whole state has giants. I mean, I got to go catch like an 11-pounder on my day off. It's just fun here, but thank you so much to my family, all of y'all over there, my wife putting up with me being gone all this time, my gosh. And maybe for a few words I said on day one of weigh-in. We won't talk about that.
Well, you mean you didn't say anything too bad. I mean, you told the truth.
Yeah, that's what gets me in trouble usually. But I got to actually catch all my fish this week. This is weird me even saying it, but all on my new Halo lineup of rods. That jerkbait rod is a bad dude. Y'all go check that out. They're finally out, and I guess we're headed. I'm not giving that trophy away.
You have to. It's part of the rules.
I didn't sign anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
We'll come and take your trophy back if you don't help give this one away.
Come find me.
All right.
Welcome from Peterborough, Ontario, Dave, Chris Johnston.
He is the reigning and defending Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year. Fishing his 6th Bassmaster Classic. Already got an Elite Series title on his mantle and would love a Classic title. Double guns loaded. After a tough first day, what a rally he has had in this tournament. One of the biggest movers yesterday, and looks like the moving continued here on Championship Sunday at the 55th edition of the Bassmaster Classic, the Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Classic, presented by Under Armour. He's got 5 fish, looking for 18 pounds, 9 ounces to take the lead. $18 pounds, 11 ounces, and just like that, he is leading the Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Classic presented by Under Armour. Let me hear it for Chris Johnston. $55 pounds, 15 ounces. You were leading this whole tournament, and man, what a last couple of days. Day one, a little tougher on you, but the last two, you have nothing to complain about.
Not at all. Ray Roberts, it's tough to get bites out there, but when you get one, it's a good one. And I keep looking back to my day one, and it's my own fault. I was being a little sissy, and I was trying to lip a bass at the side of the boat. It was like a 3.5 pounder at the start of the day, but looking back, 3.5 pounds goes a long ways in this tournament when you're only getting 5-6 bites a day. But man, Ray Roberts has got some big, healthy fish. I'll give him that.
Another classic under the belt, and you get right back to trying to qualify for this, but your tournament's not over. You may be loading our hot seat here in just a few minutes' time.
That would be awfully nice just to make it to the Super 6 and keep that seat warm for someone. But after my first day, I can't complain at all how the rest of the tournament went. Special shout out to my friends, family up there. They came all the way down from the Great White North, and happy to have them here. And really cool, Under Armour's been a sponsor of mine since I've been 15 years old. They have some great fishing clothing, and to see them jump on board with Bassmaster and Bass Pro Shops, be a title sponsor of this event, really cool, and showing some support for the anglers. So overall, just a great week, and I can't wait to get back to another Bassmaster Classic.
We get right back to working on it in a few weeks' time.
From Toowoomba, Australia, welcome Carl Jacobson.
The pride of Toowoomba, Australia, a three-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier and the only Australian ever to win a Bassmaster Elite Series event. The only Australian ever to qualify for the Bassmaster Elite Series. But we got more trying to make their way here, and we love to see that. Get loud for Carl Jacobson, ladies and gentlemen. £32 and 5 ounces to start today. 4 fish to add to that here today. 20 pounds even. He moves into 5th place with 52 pounds and 5 ounces for 4 fish. What a day for Carl Jacobson. Carl, I mean, a pretty incredible tournament, highs and lows here for you this week. I mean, you did the right thing quality-wise, just a little short on quantity throughout this tournament.
Yeah, this is, it's probably going to haunt me for a little bit, you know. It's just a few little decisions here and there, but man, I cannot complain. Today was such an epic day to finish it off. I've never had that feeling of like, this could be it. My knees have been clacking together for the last couple hours fishing out there. It was like magical stuff was happening, everything you dreamed of. I had a high 30-pound bag on. I lost so many giants today at the boat. I couldn't believe it was happening, but it would have been tough to catch Easton, and I hope he wins that, because he's the man that got me here. If he didn't win, I wouldn't be here. So many magical things had to happen for me to be standing here, so I hope he takes it out.
To explain that, you were one of the first guys out through the elites. He won 2 opens last year, and that allowed you to qualify. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, last man in, you know, and I never quit. I was in 84th in the points with four tournaments to go, and I scratched and clawed and fought my way back to be standing up here today. Thanks to Easton, but I was the last man in, and that's that fear my heart mantra, that never quit, never give up. And I've been putting my trust in God the last couple of years. I never thought I'd ever say that. That's crazy. I used to hear America say that, and I used to think, what are they talking about, when you guys would all cheer and when someone would say that, and I understand now. It's changed my life, and that's crazy. So yeah, he's just taken the weight off my shoulders like I never before, and I've got a lot of people to thank. I don't want to take too much time. I want to thank all the servicemen and women that we stand on the shoulders of every day here in America. You guys, we get to chase our dreams. I was losing fish today, and I was feeling sorry for myself, and I caught myself real quick, and I said, hey, I'm in the Bassmaster Classic. There's people fighting for this country, serving us, and it put me back on track. I was grateful instantly, so thank you for everything that you do to allow us to chase our dreams. All of my sponsors that continue to believe in me, I can't name them all. Skeeter Yamaha rode that thing around in the gnarly Ray Roberts. It almost destroyed us out there, but that boat and motor, it's a dream of mine to have a boat and motor like that. Hennessy Outdoors, best boat riggers in the country. My rod sponsor, Ian Miller's up there, flew all the way from Australia to be here. Supported us ever since I was 17, 18. I've had so many sponsors like that have just stuck with me through the highs and the lows. And last of all, my beautiful family and all of my supporters, you guys, you make it. The fans, thank you for getting behind us. Thank you for making this sport what it is. And it's a dream come true to be standing here. I don't want to leave right now. I've dreamt about this my whole life. I want to be a world champion one day. I'm going to keep coming. I'm going to keep coming after it. Fear my heart mantra. I wake up, I read that every day, and I say, I'm not going to quit until I get it. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you, Bassmaster. Love yous.
Fear your heart indeed, and you're a true inspiration, but I ain't letting you leave here without one last war cry.
This is how you know there's some Aussies in the crowd. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! 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 Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Thank you, Texas. Love ya.
Wow, what a weigh-in we are having, and this weigh-in is driven by Yokohama. Yokohama Tires has given away a set of those beautiful Geolanders every single day. I've been trying to win them. I would love a set myself, but I got to thank Yokohama for getting involved with Bassmaster, for getting involved with the sport that we all love. And I need to ask you guys, let's make a little noise for Yokohama right now, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we got a few more. Let's keep them rolling.
From Fayetteville, Tennessee, Brandon Lester.
He is a 9-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, a 2-time Bassmaster winner. One of those wins in the Opens and one of those wins on the Bassmaster Elite Series. An unbelievable 28 top 10s. Started the day with 39 pounds, 14 ounces. He's bringing us 5 fish. He needs 16.2 to take the lead. 16 pounds, 7 ounces, a brand new leader. The always lethal Brandon Lester is leading the Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Classic presented by Under Armour. Let me hear it for him. You're leading this tournament, and I mean, it's a pivotal time to lead this tournament. You're going to load our hot seat for us.
Well, I got a feeling it may not last very long, but I'll soak up every single second of it, Dave. It's been a fun week, man. It really has. You know, coming into this event, I told myself if I could get 6 to 8 bites a day, I felt like I would have a good event. The first day I had 7 bites. Yesterday I had probably 15 or 20 bites, and then today I had 7 bites again. So no complaints, man. It was a good week.
A great week, a great tournament. I know you're looking forward to getting back on the Elite Series and heading to the Pasquotank River. I keep saying that because I'm just learning how to say it.
I know, I can't even say it either with my Tennessee drawl, but you know, like I said, I am looking forward to getting back on the Elite. It's kind of a rocky start for me, so it's good to have a good event here, carry some of that momentum the rest of the week. Caught them this week just fishing isolated rock, 2 to 6 feet. I caught them on a live target, 6.5 inch straight tail worm. It's a new worm we released last year at ICAST. Throwing it on a shaky head with a 5/0 mustad in it. Dude, it was a fun week. I was doing something I was very comfortable with. A lot of those fish I could see on active target, even in that shallow water. I could see them on Lowrance active target. So really neat deal. Wish I would have caught a little bit more, but hey, we're leading right now. We're going to soak up every second of it.
Enjoy it, my friend. Let's hear it for your tournament leader. Fort Worth, Texas, you guys have been awesome. We've weighed 19. There was 25 remaining in the tournament. That means we have 6 more to go, and those 6 are your Super 6.
There's a big one in the reeds ahead. I know it. He doesn't care who I am, what titles I have, how many blue trophies I got, that I've fished since I could walk, or that I've spent countless hours on the water for this moment. It's me versus the fish, and I like to win.
Happy memories just come easier on the water. Our founder, Johnny Morris, and his dad knew this firsthand. They created a boat that was more affordable. Tracker, the world's #1 best-selling fishing and pontoon boats powered by Mercury. Proudly built in Missouri and sold factory direct at Bass Pro Shops and select dealers. For as little as $5 a day, you can own a brand new Tracker and make lifelong memories of your own. Bass Pro Shops, voted America's best outdoor retailer. Save even more and support conservation when you join the club.
All right, fans, it's nearly time to meet your Bassmaster Classic Super 6.
Who let the hogs out?
And we need your help. Open your Bassmaster Classic app. Tap the menu in the top left corner and tap on TNT Fireworks Light Show to help us bring out our Super 6. Your Bassmaster Classic Super 6 is just a moment away.
Let's have a nice hand for new champion, 1975 Bassmaster Classic. Big Pun is the man. Let's bring him up here. 2 pounds, 11 ounces, champion. There's your winner right there. 27 pounds, 7 ounces. He is the winner of the Bassmaster Classic. That's him, folks. George Cochran is our winner. Leon, come on up. Leon.
If y'all are having trouble figuring out what's going on, you just hold on for the next few minutes, and I'll tell you about the love of my life, bass fishing, championship style. Bass has sponsored professional fishing tournaments almost since it was founded. Cash and merchandise prizes are awarded to the winners based on the total weight of bass caught during a tournament. The main reason most of these real good fishermen are here is pride. They all think they are the best. And on any given day, on any given body of water, almost any of them stand a good chance of winning. All of them have earned the right to try for the World Championship of Bass Fishing, the Bassmasters Classic.
Never in the entire history of television or sporting events has any event been more closely narrated and covered than the Bassmasters Classic. As everybody has their heroes, the heroes come together, the best in the world. It's the win of all wins to win this tournament. You don't want to miss it.
Giant bass! Wow!
The Bassmasters Classic, it's just not a fishing tournament, it is the fishing tournament, the event of the year. And our TV coverage will show you the inside story, the pressures that mount over the 3 days of competition. It's a test of the best. If there's a World Series of bass fishing, it's the Bassmasters Classic.
And he definitely is fighting for his right to party at the Bassmaster Classic. Double guns loaded, bang, bang! Let me hear ya!
Incredible champion, whatever way this works out.
Let's get ready to win!
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bassmaster Classic Super 6.
Well, well, well. He is the youngest angler to ever qualify for the Bassmaster Elite Series. He is the youngest angler ever to win a Bassmaster Elite Series event. He is the reigning Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year from Illinois, Trey McKinney. He is an absolute angling anomaly. In a world dominated by forward-facing sonar, he don't even look at it. He is a 2-time Bassmaster winner, a 7-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, a former Forest Wood Cup champion. He is a 9-time FLW Tour winner from DeBerry, Florida, John Cox. Oh, Texas, you know this one. He weighed in the 3rd biggest limit in Bassmaster history. He's a 4-time Bassmaster winner, a 5-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier. He is the People's Champion from Longview, Texas, Lee Livesey. He is a former motocross racer that now makes his living on the Bassmaster Elite Series. He is 10 Bassmaster top 10s. He is 5 Bassmaster Classic qualifications from Newcomerstown, Ohio, Hunter Schrack. He's in second place, and 2 is a unique number for him because that's exactly how many Elite Series wins he won in 2024. He doubled down, becoming a 2-time Bassmaster Elite Series winner. He is a 3-time Bassmaster winner, a 6-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Peterborough, Ontario, Canada, Corey Johnston. And then there was one. This one is your day 2 leader. He is a 2-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier. He is a former Bassmaster College Bass champion. He is a 2-time Bassmaster Open winner. He is the man with the plan, saying, catch me if you can. All the way from Minnesota, get loud for Easton Fothergill! One more time, let's hear it for your Super 6. And what an amazing 6 we have. And what's it all about? Well, you may have noticed we've done some improvements to the stage in the last few minutes. We have added the most coveted trophy in professional bass fishing. This is what it's all about. The Ray Scott Trophy. There is none bigger. This is the Super Bowl of bass fishing, the greatest spectacle in all of sport fishing. This is the very item that people lay their head on a pillow and dream about hoisting one day. This is the Bassmaster Classic title, and it's either one of those 6 or one other. And let's bring that one other up here right now. He's your tournament leader right now, the always lethal Brandon Lester. We'll walk our way over to the hot seat. Oh, it's very hot. Very, very hot. Nice and comfortable.
It is. I feel like a king up here or something, man. It's pretty cool right here.
It is cool, but when I roll in these next 6, you just kind of saw a little peek of them. Kind of an intimidating 6.
A couple of them are very intimidating, yeah. Certainly are.
Do you think you'll stay there for a while?
I hope so. Here's the thing about this seat right here. The longer you sit here, your bank account just goes cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. So I hope I'm here for a while.
Well, I hope you're there for a very long time. So get comfortable. It looks like a wonderfully comfortable seat. And let's bring in through our next angler and find out how long Brandon Lester can stay there.
Welcome from Carbondale, Illinois, Trey McKinney!
Boom shakalaka, giant bass. Oh boy, I don't know how many cha-chings you're gonna experience, Lester. Oh boy, somebody went to work today. Your day 1 leader. Don't blow out a flip-flop on the way up here. 5 fish here today. Had 42 pounds and 6 ounces. Looking for 14 pounds even. 26 pounds and an ounce. And once again, Trey McKinney is leading the Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Classic presented by Under Armour, and that is a Crush City Monster Bag. Oh, good googly moogly. Look at the eyes on that thing. Needs to be better than 712 to take over Mercury Big Bass of the day. 7 pounds, 11 ounces. Not going to do that, but you are right back where you started on day number 1, and you're leading the Bassmaster Classic. How does that feel?
Unbelievable. I look out here at this amazing crowd, man. It is crazy. All you guys come to support this. And I tell you what, it's a dream come true. And to realize to be sitting in that seat here a little bit is I'm speechless, man. It's crazy. I got my whole family. They come for us. Look at them right there up here in the stage, man. I want to thank even my buddies back home. They came down, long drives. So I want to thank everybody for supporting. You guys are what makes this sport go around. So I want to thank everybody that's even helped me to be here, all my sponsors as well, and all the family that send me Bible verses throughout the day. And, you know, anything to keep your hopes up and keep your confidence, it means the world.
Whatever way this thing works out, I mean, you bookended this tournament, 2 giant days, just day 2, kind of going to be your Achilles heel this time around if it doesn't work out for you.
Yeah, a lot of that, man. I mean, that nerves on that day 2 after leading it day 1 was unbelievable. You know, I was casting up in trees and bushes and everything else. So it's going to be crazy. I don't know if it's going to be enough, but, man, we gave it all.
Sure did, and I would love to see you hoist that title. If you were to win this, you would become, you're already the youngest to ever qualify for the Elites. You're already the youngest to ever win an Elite Series event. You would become the youngest Bassmaster Classic champion in history. Have you even thought about that?
I definitely tried not to. I didn't even want to let that enter the mind, man. We today, you know, we had nothing to do. We had to swing for it. Sitting in 6th place, and that's what we done. You know, we went out for those 5 bites, and that's all we tried, and we got a couple big ones, and, man, that took us home, and after that, we were real calm.
Well, look at that pretty girl on the way past and make your way to the hot seat. With that, we say goodbye to Brandon Lester, and we say hello to Trey McKinney, loading our Bass Pro Shops hot seat. Oh, boy, we started this Super 6 with fireworks. Let's keep it rolling.
From DeBerry, Florida, John Cox.
Trey McKinney going to be a tough act to follow. But if anyone can follow it, it is John Cox. An incredible, natural, instinctual angler. An absolute joy to watch on the water. Had 44 pounds and 8 ounces to start the day today. 5 fish to add to that, looking for 24 pounds even, 12 pounds, 5 ounces. He moves into 2nd place. But a Super 6 finish here at the Bassmaster Classic for John Cox as he digs deep in that Crush City bag. Let me hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. We got any John Cox fans in the house? Unfortunately, not going to be able to knock Trey out of that seat, and it doesn't even look like he fits in the seat, to be honest.
No, man, I worked hard for those fish today, but, man, what a week, man. I really appreciate my family over there. I mean, they all been staying up with me late and, you know, just driving back and forth and stuff, and I just thank them for all the support they had. And, man, what a week. It was a lot of fun. You know, Bass, you guys put on a great show, and, man, I hope I can make it next year for Knoxville. And, yeah, if you guys didn't go by the b.a.s.s booth, I'm running that new boat. I really love it. You guys might want to check them out. Man, it was awesome in that rough water today. And, man, it was a good week, and looking forward to the next one.
Today, you had a bit of a mountain to climb. Did you change things? Is this kind of a swinging for the fences type thing, or did you just run out of fish?
No, I kind of thought they were going to come into the area a little better, and then they just didn't. They ended up stopping way before, and a lot of the guys further out caught them actually pretty good there. But they just didn't come to me. It wasn't meant to be, but, thrilled to be here. I mean, I could have had that the first day, and not even been here. So I'm very thankful, and it was a good week.
An amazing week. It's always amazing to share the stage with you. Let's hear it for him as he makes his way off the stage.
From
That's what bass fishing's all about.
From Longview, Texas, welcome Lee Livesey!
If he can pull this off, this arena will absolutely erupt. This town will erupt this evening. The pride of Texas. Digging deep in that live well. Get loud for Lee Livesey. Oh boy, he's got a load. That hot seat might be getting a little bit hotter. Started the day with 44 pounds and 9 ounces. Needs 23 pounds, 15 ounces to take the lead away from Trey McKinney. Looking for 23-15, 22 pounds and an ounce. He moves into second place, just 1 pound, 14 ounces short of the overall lead. Digging deep in that Crush City weigh-in bag. Let me hear it for the people's champion, Lee Livesey. $66 pounds, 10 ounces, so a good tournament, but unfortunately just not good enough this time around, Lee. But you did what so few have done. I mean, you came into this event as one of the pre-tournament favorites. You definitely delivered. Going to be a little short here today, but you got to be proud of your finish here this week.
Yeah, we, how about that, Texas? Come on, Texas, let's go. Come on, baby. Yeah, anytime I can show out in front of my home state, man, it means a lot. There's a lot of people in this room rooting for me, a lot of people in this room rooting against me. I'm sure that's a good thing. But I got a group right over there, my family, right sitting there. I don't even know who's there because on Classic Week, you never see your family. You don't get to see your wife, your kids, your parents, your sister, nobody. But that little group right there, and those black jerseys, man, they mean the world to me. Thank y'all so much. Yeah, no, seriously. They're here and they go through so much stuff and don't get to see me all week. It's crazy the sacrifices they make, driving to take off every day and weigh in every night. It's insane that y'all want to see me catch bass, but it was a good week, man. My support system's huge. Texas is huge. I've got people in this room from all over the world. I said thank you America this morning, but I meant thank you to everybody out there. Thank you all my sponsors, man. If you want to support a fisherman, support their sponsors. No matter what they are and who they are, buy their products. That'll help that fisherman and their connections, man. Thank y'all so much. Hopefully I get another chance here one day. That felt good. I got a little blood in my mouth. I want another chance at Ray Roberts. Thank y'all, Fort Worth, Texas. I love y'all.
Tell me it's still a bad day to be a Busch Light.
It is a very, very, very bad day to be a Busch Light, baby.
I look forward to hanging out with you tonight. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen, Lee Livesey. Is that hot seat getting a little hotter?
It's getting very warm right now.
I mean, you've accomplished a lot in this sport. I mean, one of the most shocking stats you have is you're one of the, I believe, the only person that's ever actually weighed more weight in a tournament than you actually physically weigh. But to become the youngest Bassmaster Classic champion, I mean, that's something that lasts forever.
It does, and that's the thing I'm sitting here thinking of as he rolled through and John rolled through, and it's just like every time it gets closer and closer and closer. Like I said, I can't touch it till it is, but man, it's an unbelievable thing. Just to be sitting here in this seat right now, looking at this crowd, how amazing it is. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, Texas is absolutely awesome. I love it down here. You guys grow giant fish, and just to be sitting here at this Classic is a dream that I've waited on so long. So the nerves are crazy right now.
Well, get cozy, enjoy the Bass Pro Shops hot seat. Speaking of Bass Pro Shops, I know he's in the house. I need to give Bass Pro Shops a little love right now, ladies and gentlemen. Johnny Morris, simply the greatest conservationist of our lifetime. If you love bass fishing, let's hear it for Bass Pro Shops and Johnny Morris. Seat comfortable?
It's very comfortable, actually.
All right, Tom, feed me another.
From Newcomerstown, Ohio, welcome Hunter Schreier!
A former motocross racer now makes his living bouncing around in a bass boat. And he would love to bounce Trey McKinney out of that Bass Pro Shops hot seat. Started the day with 44 pounds and 13 ounces. Looking for 23.10, 20 pounds and an ounce. He moves into third place with 64 pounds and 14 ounces. Let me hear it for Hunter Schreier. $64 pounds, 14 ounces, just 3 pounds, 10 ounces short of the overall lead. But man, you're part of the Super Six, a big finish here at the Classic, and a big week.
Absolutely. I'm just ecstatic to be here. Yesterday, you guys saw at 1 o'clock, I was trying not to work the expo, right? And we made a lot of stuff happen in a short time period, and it worked out. But gosh, it was a great week. I don't know what to say. I got a lot of people to thank. I know my little boy and my wife's out there. Can I ask a favor from everybody? This might be the first time this ever been done on the Classic stage. I only want to sing half of it. This is like my son's favorite song right now.
Okay.
Can we do the Itsy Bitsy Spider for like 10 seconds? Come on, come on. You all ready? The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Where's he at? He's up there somewhere. All right, that's enough of that. But I guarantee you he was tuned in.
Trey McKinney was getting all excited there.
He was.
Hasn't been so long since he heard that song.
Hey, man, look at him. He's at the top of the step. I can't say nothing. He kicked our butt this week. But, man, got to give a shout-out to Pure Fishing, Abu Garcia, Berkeley. Pitched around a Berkeley Power Bait Power Tube, 3.5 inch. I hope Denny Brower's somewhere smiling proud that he got to see a tube flipped around in a Bassmaster Classic and get a top 5, hopefully. But I don't know what else to say. You guys have shown out here in Texas once again, one of the best venues to come to thank you all. This is what makes this sport so great. I know there's some fans that are going to be fishing against us here sometime soon. There's a lot of kids out here. You look up to this guy right here. He's a prime example. He's a great role model. And just like him, you could be up here. So, I don't know. Thank you, Bass. This has been phenomenal.
Thank you, and congrats on a great week. Just a few anglers left to go. And I got to give a little love to Under Armour, and this next angler can give a little love to him because he is an Under Armour pro. Tom, feed him to me.
From Peterborough, Ontario, Corey Johnston.
Rolling in the power pole wrapped Ranger Mercury. Doubled down in 2024 with 2 Elite Series titles. Left the dock in second place this morning. Had 45 pounds and 13 ounces. Looking for 22 pounds and 11 ounces to take the lead. Four fish, 12 pounds, 10 ounces. He moves into fourth place with 58 pounds, 7 ounces. Not going to do it this time around, but let's hear it for Corey Johnston, ladies and gentlemen. Another big finish here at the Bassmaster Classic. Corey, a close one. I mean, you guys always say the same thing. You just want to go out on Championship Sunday with a shot. You definitely did that. Fell a little short this time around, but you got to be proud of your performance here this week.
Yeah, you know what? I can't complain, man. I ran that Ranger Mercury all over the place, and I just decided that I was going to put a bladed jig in my hand with a 6 cents flush on the back and some 20-pound Seagar and go to work on them today, and I made a lot of casts and only had 4 bites all day. So, you know, that's just the way it goes, you know. I know that I was around them. I know I made the right decisions, but at the end of the day, it is what it is.
Great tournament, and I know you didn't get here alone, and I mean, you did proud. I mean, this is the Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Classic presented by Under Armour. They're your 2 biggest sponsors you represented this week.
Yeah, man, it's we had some chilly mornings, so I had to rid of that shoreman so I didn't freeze to death the first 2 days, and then it warmed up, and I actually got to see one on a bed today, like a 5-pounder, and it was just wasn't quite ready, ran out of time, but man, I'm glad to be here, and I'm looking forward to maybe having a few bush lights with Lee tonight.
I might join you. Let's hear it for Corey Johnston, ladies and gentlemen. That means we got 2 left. One's in a hot seat and one's ready to come in. Let's hear it for him, Tom.
From Grand Rapids, Minnesota, Easton Fothergill.
Look out. Came into today with the lead. They call him Easton, but if you've watched his fishing career, it might be more appropriate to call him Beaston. He is an absolute animal, a young 22-year-old angler, and what he's overcome and accomplished is truly amazing. Oh boy. Looks like a good day at the office. Let's get Trey McKinney and Easton Fothergill side by side. a 22-year-old and a 20-year-old shooting it out for the most coveted title in professional bass fishing. Started the day with 54 pounds and 5 ounces, needs 14.3. 22 pounds, 10 ounces, 22.10, and with 76 pounds, 15 ounces. The excellence of Easton Fothergill, and he is your Bassmaster Classic champion. "76 pounds, 15 ounces. And in his second Bassmaster Classic, Easton Fothergill is breaking records. But before we talk about that, let's look at this. Maybe a new Mercury Big Bass. It is 8 pounds and an ounce. You are an absolute anomaly. You had emergency brain surgery just a few weeks before a college bass championship. You went on, you had to get a medical absence so that you could actually be able to compete in that. Well, you competed in that, you won that. You became the college bass champion. You went on, you won 2 opens the next year qualifying for the Elite Series. And now you just weighed in the 15 biggest bass in Bassmaster Classic history, beating Kevin Van Dam's record of 69 pounds, 11 ounces. How does that feel?
It's been the 2 high points in my life now, right now, and when I won the college bracket tournament, I was at, low times in my life. I had the b.a.s.s, and then I had the 2 worst finishes I've had in my career. Both times I've been mentally kind of down, and just had to dig deep both times, and the biggest thing I want to say is, for all you kids out there, I'm living proof that it is possible. I took the Bassmaster route. They provide the opportunity. Just work your way up the ranks, start at the junior, the high school, the college, and it is possible. That's the reason why I'm here. That college bracket tournament is the reason why I fish the Opens. And I ended up having a blessed year in the Opens, and that's the reason why I'm here today. So it is possible. Just dream big, work hard, and anything's possible.
Speaking of dreams, how many times have you laid your head on a pillow and dreamed of that pretty girl right there?
I never would have thought it'd be possible until, the first day of the tournament. I thought, we might be onto something here. But I knew this lake is very tricky. I had to make key adjustments every day. I caught them in different parts of the lake every single day. And today it was very mentally trying. I was having a tough day until that 8-pounder at 2:30. And I got a little excited for that one.
Well, you're about to get even more excited, because are you ready to make this official?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Let's bring out our 2024 Bassmaster Classic champion, Justin Hamner, to do the handoff. In 2025, it is the excellence of Easton Fothergill, your Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Classic champion, Easton Fothergill. The 2025 Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Classic champion, Easton Fothergill, 22 years old, and holds the all-time record for the biggest winning weight in Bassmaster Classic history. 55 years of tournaments, and nobody has caught him better than 22-year-old Easton Fothergill, the 2025 Bassmaster Classic champion. I know he didn't do it alone. I'd like to welcome Easton Fothergill's family that has supported him through so much, from collegiate fishing to the top of the sport. In 2025, Easton Fothergill makes history, ladies and gentlemen. Wins the Bassmaster Classic with the greatest weight in history. And that right there is what bass fishing's all about. Family, fishing. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. Easton, you just made history. Nobody can ever take this away from you. You took a record from one of the most dominant angler in the history of the sport, and just when everybody thought they got rid of a tall, lanky dude from the north, along comes Easton Fothergill.
Oh, this is crazy. It means the world to me to be able to have my family here with me this week. You know, they came down from Minnesota to support me. It means the world, man.
He does his talking on the scales. I'll ask him to hold it high one more time. In 2025, it is the excellence of Easton Fothergill. 22 years old and the holder of the all-time biggest winning weight in Bassmaster Classic history, 76 pounds, 15 ounces. And Easton Fothergill is the king of the industry, the top of the sport. From collegiate bass fishing to the top of the sport. And now it is time to make one of the most iconic laps in the sport. I'd like to welcome you to your boat, Easton. Let's circle this arena. And let's celebrate our brand new champion in 2025. It is Easton Fothergill. We started with 56, 25 went out today, and only one remains. That one is your Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Classic champion, Easton Fothergill. '25 ends with the excellence of Easton Fothergill. Just 2 years ago, he crossed the Classic stage for the first time as a collegiate champion, and now he is at the top of this sport with the greatest weight in Bassmaster Classic history, 55 classics, but none of them have been bigger than this one. And that Bassmaster Classic title goes home to Minnesota. What an absolutely incredible story of overcoming, resilience. Nothing can keep you down. With 76 pounds, 15 ounces. He is officially the Beastin. Easton Fothergill dominates this tournament and weighs in more weight than anybody has in the history of bass. 55 classics, but we've never seen a bigger weight than Easton Fothergill weighed in here today. What a week, what a tournament. Fort Worth, Texas, you guys have been an incredible host community. On behalf of the entire Bassmaster staff and family, we got to thank each and every one of you. Big bass, big stage, big dreams, and you are seeing them come true right in front of your very eyes. One more time, Fort Worth, Texas, you guys have been incredible. Dickies Arena, we cannot wait to come back here again in the future. You guys have been incredible. Thank you for helping us celebrate this celebration of the sport, the 55th Bassmaster Classic. Big bass, big stage, big dreams, and all those dreams are because of you guys.